Crown Vic that I probably paid too much for. It's seen better days. You can see the windows are tinted, and hey, I got windshield wipers though, those work. It was extraordinarily difficult to get up and down this cliff because like it's not actually, it's drivable, but only if you've got like a RAV4 or some other sweet truck that that'll drive through water, and yeah, you're gonna get water in your truck, and yeah, it was quite precarious, and that was a lot of prep work. We went up there, not even all together. Like we each went there like 3 or 4 times before we actually did it.
Just about every show you watched on television had a car going off the cliff, and I never knew what went into filming a shot like that, but we were out there all day long. The car didn't have a lot of gasoline in it. Had to be towed up onto the cliff to be, driven off of there, and we were up there all day filling in potholes most of the day.
So what we're doing right now is filling in these pits up top of this cliff.
The top of this cliff was never designed by man to do anything. So they got a bunch of gravel to smooth it out so that the car could have a nice even trajectory, so it's not going to hit like a hole in the rock and like skew off to the sides or anything like that. We had a really narrow window for where this car has to go, so it's got to drive straight. And while a bunch of guys are doing that, Mitch is in there rigging up his Wile E. Coyote contraption to get the car to like drive by itself.
And then we rigged it so that inside the car, the brake pedal was held down by a PVC pipe, as was the gas pedal, and then the brake pedal kind of through a pulley system was attached to a rope coming out the door. So when it came time to send it off the cliff, we had full pedal to the metal, and then I just pulled a rope that essentially pulled the released the brake, and then sent the car going.
Ready when you are.
Okay, action.
Okay.
The car was supposed to hit more in like the center of the screen, but because it lost speed, it hit more on the left of the screen.
There's the process of getting the car off the cliff safely, and then secondary to that, there was setting it on fire and ideally trying to make it explode. As far as actually then setting the car on fire at the end, I had some very big elaborate plans, and then the day before I was reading like an ATF manual, and I realized that all my plans were felonies. So that was fun. So, because when it comes to setting things on fire, you want improv as a vital element.
So we're improvising, and I'm doing that with some beer cans that we'll fill with gasoline to run some fuse through, and that should do the job, I hope.
When you were running to get these thingamajiggers, a bunch of the cameramen and people looking around like started running too.